Hey everyone, welcome back to part 6 of Human Health and Disease. Let's start our class. What is health? Health is nothing but usually if I'll ask you, are you healthy? You'll see yourself. If you have any disease, you will say, no, ma'am, I'm not well. So I'm not healthy. But if you don't have any disease, you will say, yes, ma'am, I'm fit and fine. But is this the correct definition of the health? No, it is not the correct definition of the health. Then what is health? It is nothing but it is complete physical, mental as well as social well-being. जब आप में तीनों होता है तो we call it as healthy. You are healthy. If there is absence of any disease and you say कि I am healthy, it is not the correct definition of a health. Now you need to sit and introspect yourself कि आप healthy हो या नहीं हो, क्या आप में physical, mental and social well-being है या नहीं है, right? Now how can we maintain the good health? We can maintain good health by balanced diet. That means equal amount of equal proportionate amount में आपको you have to eat carbohydrate, protein, fat, roughage, water, all these things, fibers you are supposed to eat in a proportionate amount. Regular exercise you are supposed to do. Personal hygiene, रोज नहाना होता है आपको. Good habits and then right attitude of mind. You are not supposed to argue every time. जो भी आपका चीजें हो रही है, you have to take it in a positive way, right? Now, another concept which we are going to study today, that is good humor hypothesis. What is good humor hypothesis? The health was considered to the state of mind and body. Put question mark over here. You will study. You will understand this in today's class only. Now, what is humor, class? Humor is nothing but it is the fluid. Humor is nothing but it is the fluid. Now, good humor hypothesis was asserted or given by early Greeks such as Hippocrates और इंडियन आयुर्वेदा सिस्टम ऑफ मेडिसिन. तो इन दो ने हिपोक्रेट साइंटिस्ट एंड आयुर्वेदा इंडियन आयुर्वेदा सिस्टम gave the good humor hypothesis which states that our body has 4 types of fluid in our body. What are these 4 types of fluid? One is your blood, second one is your yellow bile, third one is your black bile, and fourth one is your phlegm. Phlegm is nothing but your thick, sticky mucus. Yellow bile, which is used in the digestive system, and blood, this very well. Now, write in the comment box what is the meaning of black bile, how it is useful or how it is not useful for us. All 4 are going to determine the person temperament. Temperament means the behavior of a person. The emotional attitude of a person is being decided by all these 4 liquids. When the humor is balanced, all the 4 liquids are in balance amount, we call it as body is healthy. When the humor, that means all the 4, spelling galat hai yahan pe class, all the 4 fluid are imbalanced, we call it as body is unhealthy or sick. This we call it as good humor hypothesis. According to this hypothesis, person with the black bile, some of the scientists says that according to this hypothesis, it says that this hypothesis states that the person with the black bile belongs to the hot personality and would have fever. तो यहाँ पे ये बोला गया है जिस भी person के पास more amount of black bile रहेगा उसकी body more hot रहेगी and उसको more fever होगा. This is what is being conveyed by the good humor hypothesis. But this good humor hypothesis was disapproved or discarded by the William Harvey. अब ये William Harvey कौन है? He is the one who discovered the circulation of blood and he also demonstrated, that means show किया इन्होंने कि normal body temperature using thermometer in a person with the black bile. So he showed that a person having black bile had a normal temperature. But good humor hypothesis क्या बोलता था? Good humor hypothesis says that person with a black bile will always have hot personality. क्यों? क्योंकि उसको हमेशा fever रहेगा. But William Harvey discarded this and said that कि जिनके पास black bile है, those people will also have normal body temperature. कैसे पता किया? By using the thermometer. Now, this was the slide which I said put question mark. Your mind is going to control your health. Overall health is being controlled by the mind. How? Your mind is the one who is first going to control your immune system. How? By the endocrine system as well as the nervous system. By having these 2 systems, your mind is going to control your immune system and in reverse it is going to control your health. So if you want to be healthy, you are supposed to have positive attitude, mind ko control mein rakhna hai, so that nervous system, endocrine system, all these system will work in a coordinated way. Now, health affecting factors. What are the factors which are going to affect your health? First one is infection. Infection by any of the pathogen, it is going to harm your health. For example, either by animal parasite or bacteria or virus or fungi or protozoa, these all are going to cause infection in us. Then the next one is genetic disorder. When we talk about the genetic disorder, obviously I'm talking about the genes, I'm talking about the mutation, I'm talking about the chromosome, all these things I'm talking about in genetic disorder. Okay, congenital effects, just put a question mark over here. We are going to study in the next slide. Then next one is your lifestyle. Nowadays we have a very boring lifestyle. We don't do any exercise, nothing. Bed se uठते हैं, नहाते धोते भी नहीं है. We'll just wear our dress and we'll go to school. कुछ भी नहीं करना है. Time पे breakfast नहीं करना है. Nothing, no, nothing we are following, right? These lifestyles are going to lead to unhealthy life, right? As I told you in the class कि we all have cancer gene. सबके पास होता है. If you are not going to maintain proper lifestyle, आप exercise नहीं करेंगे, healthy food नहीं खाएंगे, so what will happen? These genes are going to get activated and ultimately you are going to suffer from a cancer. So in case if you don't want to do this, what you have to do? You have to maintain your lifestyle properly. आजकल का ट्रेंड हो गया है, वी लव टू डू स्मोकिंग, वी लव टू हैव ड्रग, अल्कोहल अब्यूज. अब्यूज मीन्स यहाँ गाली देना नहीं है, इट मीन्स ओवर यूज है, इट मीन्स ओवर यूज. सो ओवर यूज योर फिर स्मोकिंग, ड्रग्स, अल्कोहल, ऑल दीज आर बैड फॉर योर हेल्थ. सो यू आर नॉट सपोज टू इवन ट्राई इट. हमें ट्राई भी नहीं करना है कि लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोज. पीयर प्रेशर में नहीं आना है, नो स्टेटस, नथिंग. Our life is important for us, not for somebody else, right? So please maintain your lifestyle properly in order to be healthy. How does healthy habit helps us? It reduces the infant, मतलब newborn baby जो होता है उसको हम infant बोलते हैं, newborn babies. और maternal mortality. Mortality means death rate. Mortality means death rate. तो अगर आपकी healthy habit अच्छी है तो in new infant babies और mortality को मदर की डेथ को हम रोक सकते हैं. इकोनॉमिक प्रॉस्पेरिटी, इंक्रीज प्रोडक्टिविटी, लॉन्गिटिविटी ऑफ द पीपल एंड मोर एफिशिएंट वर्क. ये पूरे को मैंने एक में लिखा है. इफ यू आर हेल्दी यू आर मोर एक्टिव, इफ यू आर मोर एक्टिव यू डू मोर वर्क, इफ यू डू मोर वर्क प्रोडक्टिविटी इज मोर, इफ द प्रोडक्टिविटी इज मोर ऑब्वियसली इकोनॉमिक प्रॉस्पेरिटी. मतलब इकोनॉमिक मतलब हमारा जो देश का जीडीपी वगैरह होता है, पैसा बढ़ना होता है, उसको हम बोलते हैं. ठीक है, इकोनॉमिक प्रॉस्पेरिटी विल ऑल्सो बी इंक्रीज. हेल्थ गेनिंग मेजर्स, हाउ वी आर सपोज टू डू इट. मेंटेन द हाइजीनिक फूड. आप किस तरीके से हेल्दी फूड खाते हैं. देन प्रॉपर डिस्पोजल ऑफ बायोलॉजिकल वेस्ट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द सिरिंज, द निडल्स विच वी आर यूजिंग, द पीआरपी किट्स विच वी वर यूजिंग ड्यूरिंग द कोरोना टाइम्स. तो उसको प्रॉपर डिस्पोजल करना, अदरवाइज द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म विल बी स्प्रेड. वैक्सीनेशन, दैट मीन्स गेटिंग वैक्सीनेटेड. वैक्सीन लेने को हम वैक्सीनेशन बोलते हैं, राइट. पर्सनल हाइजीन, नहाना, रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज, बैलेंस डाइट एंड कंट्रोल ऑफ द वेक्टर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपका मस्किटो. आपका रेनी सीजन में क्या होता है, वी से ना कि पानी को एक जगह नहीं रखना होता है. वी आर नॉट सपोज टू कीप वाटर एट वन प्लेस. व्हाई? बिकॉज इफ वी कीप मस्किटोज आर गोइंग टू ब्रीड ओवर देयर एंड मेनी मस्किटोज विल बी फॉर्म. तो ऑब्वियसली मस्किटोज क्या कर रहे हैं, वो वेक्टर काम, एज अ वेक्टर काम कर रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने मलेरिया के लिए आपको बताया कि फीमेल एनोफिलिस एक्ट लाइक अ वेक्टर फॉर प्लाज्मोडियम वाइवेक्स. तो अगर फीमेल एनोफिलिस नहीं है तो ऑब्वियसली प्लाज्मोडियम वाइवेक्स किसके अंदर जाएगा, राइट. सो वी आर सपोज टू कंट्रोल द वेक्टर्स. Now the next topic is disease. What is disease? Health तो हमने पढ़ लिया. Social, mental and physical well-being. What is disease? Any change from the normal state to the uncomfortable or discomfort stage or disability, we call it as disease. We call it as disease. Now types of disease you can see over here. One is the congenital disease and the second one is the acquired disease. Congenital disease you get it by birth. Acquired मतलब ये कुछ लेना. अगर आप ले रहे हो तो obviously you are going to get after birth. You are going to get after birth or during pregnancy you will get it from your mother. Congenital disease की अगर हम बात करें तो by birth you will get it. It is a genetic genetic or chromosomal disorder. It leads to physiological और morphological defects. See, by birth generally हमें genetic and chromosomal disorder ही मिलते हैं, जिसकी वजह से जीन चेंज होता है. तो ऑब्वियसली हमने क्या पढ़ा था, डीएनए से क्या बनता है, mRNA will be formed, and mRNA से आपका प्रोटीन बनता है. प्रोटीन इज द वन विच गिव्स द कैरेक्टर. सो इफ योर डीएनए इज चेंज, ऑब्वियसली आपका प्रोटीन चेंज होगा, आपका कैरेक्टर चेंज होगा, जिसकी वजह से फिजियोलॉजिकल, दैट मीन्स द फंक्शन ऑफ द बॉडी as well as the morphological external appearance of the body will be changed. For example, your sickle cell anemia, usually आपका RBC biconcave shape का होता है, but due to this congenital disease RBC आपका कैसा हो जाएगा, sickle shape का हो जाएगा. Now, when we talk about the acquired disease is nothing but it is of two types. It could be infectious or non-infectious. When we talk about infectious, it is also called as communicable disease or contagious disease. Non-infectious में non-communicable and non-contagious disease. Infectious की अगर हम बात करें तो वर्ड में ही है क्लास, इन्फेक्शियस, इन्फेक्ट करना, दैट मीन्स इट इज इजीली ट्रांसमिटेड फ्रॉम वन पर्सन टू अनदर पर्सन. एंड अगर ये वन पर्सन टू अनदर पर्सन हो रहा है, दैट मीन्स इट इज कॉज्ड बाय सम पैथोजन. व्हाट इज पैथोजन? इट इज नथिंग बट डिजीज कॉजिंग ऑर्गेनिज्म. डिजीज कॉजिंग ऑर्गेनिज्म वी कॉल इट एज पैथोजन. पैथोजन कुड बी योर बैक्टीरिया, योर फंजाई, वायरस, हेलमिंथस, फॉर एग्जाम्पल योर राउंडवर्म. नेमेटोड को हम हेलमिंथस बोलते हैं, ठीक है. नाउ प्रोटोजोआ, दिस infectious disease is very common class. Why it is very common? Because हमारे हर जगह क्या ही present है, everywhere microorganisms are present. Example इसकी ले लो, amoeboid dysentery. Dysentery is nothing but the diarrhea which is caused by amoeba यहाँ पे, ठीक है. Malaria, elephantiasis, typhoid, pneumonia, common cold, ringworm, all these we are going to study in this particular chapter. When we talk about the non-infectious, so अगर ये spread नहीं हो रहा है, that means it is not caused by the pathogen, right? Then how it is caused? It is caused by the nutrient deficiency or hormonal disorder. Whenever there is change in the hormone or there is a deficiency of the nutrient, what is going to occur in our body? It is going to cause non-infectious disease. For example, cancer. Cancer is caused due to mutation. It is caused due to mutation. Mutation मतलब क्या हो रहा है, आपकी जीन में चेंज हो रहा है, डीएनए में चेंज हो रहा है, सीक्वेंस में चेंज हो रहा है. जेनेटिक डिसऑर्डर, kidney problem, heart problem, all these are the examples of your non-infectious disease. Common parasites which cause disease. So what are pathogen we study? Pathogen are the one, the organism which causes disease, we call it as pathogen. Now some common parasites are your protozoa, helminths, bacteria, fungi, virus. The pathogen can enter in our body, and after entering, what does it do? It takes our nutrient and result into morphological and physiological damage of the host. Okay, this host can be human, it can be another parasite, could be anything. In this particular chapter, we are going to study the life cycle of four parasites or pathogen. Four parasites or pathogen. For example, first one is your Entamoeba histolytica, Plasmodium vivax, Ascaris lumbricoid, and Wuchereria. Next class, we are going to study about the Entamoeba histolytica. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class.